How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? It is a day of another day. Of another day that we call Thursday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Oh. You already know it's been a crazy night. As you said, I did the video and stuff last night. If you've been following me and stuff, you already know that I've been having problems sleeping and stuff, you know. And I'm still working on it. It's not going to go away like we talked about it before, you know, my feel like after hours thing. However, today I come to you on a sad note. We lost one of our sisters. She was 50 years old. Her name is Sharmus Outlaw. Here's a picture right here. Okay, very beautiful woman. She died at the age of 50 years old this month. I'm not sure exactly, you know, of the accurate date, but it's saying that she died on July the 8th, which is on a Thursday. In case you don't know this woman, she was a transgender sex worker activist, and she died of cancer. Now, she was an HIV-positive activist for transgenders and sex workers' rights. Now, the thing is that this is what happened. She went to the doctor and stuff. She kept going back to the doctor in the hospital and stuff, trying to find out what was wrong with her, because she was having some type of pain or something inside of her ear, or on her neck and stuff. So they kept saying, oh, it was just, they basically diagnosed her wrong. But they kept telling her, you know, basically it wasn't what she probably thought it was. It was something really minor and stuff. So they kept sending her home, and she kept coming back with the same problem, you know, going to emergency to let them know that there's something actually wrong with her. You know, and then finally they did the diagnosis of her and stuff, but obviously, like you see, it's a little bit too late because that cancer has spread. Now, the cancer that was diagnosed is called lymphoma. Now, in case you don't know what lymphoma is, I'm going to let you find out yourself, because I'm going to let you say I do exactly what it is. But basically, it is something that has to do with like the neck and stuff. So I'm going to show you something really quick so you can kind of get an idea of what it is that she had in reference to her life. Anyway,
the lymphatic system is part of the body's immune system. The lymph nodes throughout the body are connected by a network of lymph vessels. Lymph is a fluid found within the lymphatic system that contains lymphocytes, infection-fighting white blood cells. In the nodes, bacteria and other substances are filtered from lymph before fluids are returned to the bloodstream. One type of white blood cell is called a B lymphocyte, or B cell. B cells are responsible for making antibodies to fight infection and remembering the dangerous antigens if they appear again. Hodgkin's disease, or Hodgkin's lymphoma, is a type of cancer that develops in the lymph tissue. The cancer cells in Hodgkin's disease are called Reed-Sternberg cells. It is believed that Reed-Sternberg cells are a type of cancerous B cell. As the cancerous B cells begin dividing and multiplying, they form a tumor. This type of cancer interferes with the body's ability to fight infection. Symptoms of Hodgkin's lymphoma include swollen lymph nodes, fever, night sweats, lack of energy, and unexplained weight loss. More than 75% of all newly diagnosed patients with adult Hodgkin's lymphoma can be cured with combination chemotherapy and/or radiation therapy.
Okay, you see that. Now the thing is that, you know, it's reports that it's not a cancer, but I see some places reported that it is a cancer. you know, and they said it could be treated and stuff, but obviously when she should have been diagnosed a lot sooner, and she kept going back and forth in reference to the hospital and stuff, that they diagnosed her wrong, which is a lawsuit if someone wants to follow up on it. Okay, in case you don't know this, she went to conferences and stuff like that, you know, and she was talking in reference to, you know, a lot of things, but it goes on inside of, you know, being trans and stuff, and, you know, she was basically out there and stuff, you know, basically fighting for rights as far as being a sex worker and stuff. And she had achieved, she had did so many things without job security, almost no income, without security of even having a place to live on her own. And she got caught between the discriminational laws of notorious times. And the state has been truly wonderful. She said that she was truly wonderful to receive some funding for HIV-related work from Elton John AIDS Fund. Now, her friend said that she needed some type of Medicare and stuff for a biopsy instead of, you know, replying on people with AIDS or living and stuff, you know, basically that type of care. She needed to have Medicaid and stuff like that. You know, and then she went to, you know, she went to conferences and stuff like that. Now, here's the video and stuff, but, you know, reference to her going to conference and stuff, you get an idea of her work and stuff.
My name is Sharmus Outlaw. I'm co-director of Desiree Alliance, right along with Chris Sardinia. I've been a co-director for a little more than a year.
Well, what are you doing here at this conference? What's this conference?
Well, actually, I'm supposed to be here at the Global Village, and I'm supposed to also participate in the International AIDS Conference. We are sharing a booth with Best Practices and SWAP USA. We have pamphlets, flyers, cards, Desiree pins. I don't know if we have bracelets yet, but
We do have bracelets.
oh, Desiree bracelets?
You have the Desiree Alliance bracelet.
Okay, that's cute. A beautiful color too, purple. I've seen a lot of interesting things. I've learned a lot. I haven't been actually in the at the conference. I've been basically here in the Global Village, but it's just great work. I've met great people, and it's good to know that a lot of people are in it to win it.
What about the immigration ban? Has that affected the conference? The sex workers not being able to come?
Yes. You know, I found that very crazy. I didn't know there were certain stipulations in coming to the United States. I didn't know that. But finding out new laws and things about who can come in and who can't is very shocking. Especially when you see less drug users and you see less sex workers and transgender women, and I think that drug users and the transgender community and sex workers community, I think we're the face of HIV and AIDS.
Okay. Now, you know, rest in peace, my sister. You know, she was basically an advocate as far as being a sex worker and stuff, and, you know, letting people know that they have to do what they have to do at the end of the day as far as, you know, trying to get work as far as surviving in the world we live in. You know, and she wanted, you know, I'm not really sure exactly what her goal was in reference to sex work and stuff, you know. Did she want to make it much more legal and work ways around it or stuff? I'm not sure exactly, so I don't want to put words into it. But, you know, sex workers, you know, getting paid for doing sexual acts and stuff. But she did not die for that. Even though she was HIV positive, she did not die for that. And I had did a video in reference to this and stuff. It's called SWAP, SWOP. And I did it back in May 25th, 2016. Okay? So if you want to check out my videos and stuff like that, you know, it was called SWOP. You know my videos if you want to look back into it and stuff. You know, and she worked with the Red Umbrella Fund and so, you know, basically I believe they one who funded her funeral and stuff. You know, but rest in peace. 50 years old, surviving the best way she could. So, you know, rest in peace, my sister. Like I said before, I don't judge anyone for the work that they do and stuff. We all have to survive the best way we can, and when everybody's struggle is different. So you may not have to go through the things that other girls have to go through. That's the reason why I always say celebrate a girl's life, because you don't know their situation. Just because a girl smiles does not mean she's happy. You don't understand the struggles. You don't know what she's going through. You don't even know the last time she even eaten. You know, and the sad part about it, sometimes people look at us as disgust or just someone who just wants sex. And a lot of times we're dehumanized as far as being a human being. And then maybe looked at as someone as, you know, of a life. You know, when someone looks at me or someone looks at a girl like me, the first thing they think about is sex. Do you like sex? That's all they think about, you know. And I don't want to drag it on and reference to that and stuff, but like I said before, you know, we all have roads that we're going to go down, and we try to make it work the best way we can, you know, without judgment, you know, but we will be judged, you know, when it comes down to people in our lives. So, you know, but rest in peace, Miss Outlaw, you know, and very beautiful woman. Here's a couple of pictures of her. Very beautiful woman, you know. So I just thought I would share that with you because I want her life to be known, and I want you to know the struggles that she went through and how she went to the hospital and not being diagnosed the right way. Just in case you're a person who doesn't feel well, you keep going to the doctor. And her friend was like trying to, you know, they kept calling up different places and stuff like that, you know, to try to find out help. And that's another thing. If you're sick, just my opinion, don't call these places up, you know, because they put you on hold. Keep showing up. Keep showing up till they and if you don't feel as though they help you, keep showing up. Always keep going back, because this is your health. Your health is sometimes not reversible. When people sit back and don't do their homework and don't do what they need to do, and I'm talking about the hospital, and your life may depend on it. And I'm going to tell you something. When you're sick and the diseases or, you know, something has traveled too far in your system, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. I'd like to apologize to you, it just doesn't work. You know, and that's just food for thought, you know. If people don't give you the runarounds and stuff, you keep running around them. And if they're not helping you, you go to somebody else and you keep going until you get cured. Anyway, that being said, I just thought I'd share it with you. And I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you the best way that you can. And if nobody likes it, then fuck them.